Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions, VF4, episode 2. Today is the 3rd of February 2024. Today we'll be discussing Chinese New Year 2024. MJ, take it away.
All right, so let's start with something that I think is going to be very relevant to you, Jonathan.
Okay.
It's Ang Pao. Because this will be the first year that you have to give Ang Pao.
Have to give double ang pao.
So the big question is,
Am I getting the ang pao? No, sorry. What's the big
the
question?
big question is, what is the right amount for you as the giver, and then later for us three as the receiver?
As
What is the right
four.
amount?
I have to give
Us
Nick.
four?
Actually, I have to give Nick and Andrew.
Yes.
I don't need to give you two.
Yeah,
I have to give Nick because he's an MEP. I have to give Andrew because he's my younger brother.
Can. So
Fucking sick.
then for us,
It's not going to be a lot.
we will be answering what is an amount that you feel like, okay, if it's below, then you'll be a bit, I know it's very taboo, because by right you should
I'm
accept
open.
everything even if it's air.
Yeah.
But we're all
I
about
blow
that.
into the ang pao. COVID give you.
We are
COVID.
all about that taboo here, so we will discuss what amount that we will be disgusted at. Okay, anyways.
Disgusted.
John.
So what do I believe is the correct amount?
How do you plan out your finances with CNY?
You wait for your early salary to come out because
Early salary.
yeah, every time during Chinese New Year, you will get an early salary. At least in MEP, I'm not sure, and other companies. So the early salary is to facilitate this ang pao giving, which I think is completely unnecessary to some people, but now to me, because of cultural backgrounds, I have to give. And also because of cultural in the office, I have to give.
Do you know as a new married couple, you have to give 2 ang pao?
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean I need to give double the amount. It means I have to split the amount and put it into 2 ang pao packets. That's
1
it.
ringgit for the kids you don't
Is
care
that your point of view, or that is the?
That's what every married couple tells
point of
me.
view?
That's what every married couple tells me. He's like, "Hiya, don't need to give so much one lah. Just split the ang pao lah. What the fuck? Never teach you maths, man."
So,
Then I'm like,
so
true
when you
also.
get this early salary,
Yeah.
how do you decide how much?
I had this conversation with Jen already. So what I did was I need to list down people I need to give, right? Then I need to dictate the amount I need to give to that person, right? Then after that, I put everything down. What's the total amount? Is that an amount that I can live with myself giving? And then I realized, yes, you have to give the amount anyway. Then you just settle the amount per ang pao lor. So I can give you straight up how much I'm going to give Andrew also. Okay.
No, don't tell me first. I want to tell you how much I'm expecting.
Okay. Please. Then you tell me how much. How much?
Square back, right?
Yeah.
Even if you expect that I'm not giving what you're expecting.
yeah.
So
Wait, how
even
do
if
you
you tell
decide
me
the-
no
the
point.
tiers? Like what?
Can you guys
Yes.
say it at the same time? Can you guys say at the same time the amount in 3?
Wait.
Mine is
Per ang pao or total amount?
Total lah, total.
but it doesn't have to be the same time because the truth is I don't like I not even for you not even for you specifically. If you give me $1, it's totally fine.
It's the lucky
I'm gonna
pounds.
give you $1 just to see your expression.
It's
Serious?
No, then you open the second one, it's okay.
Serious?
no. It's totally acceptable because everybody's finances are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Economy is in the shit, especially if you are 40 or younger. I've got zero judgments. Life is tough. You give me $1.
The moment you're 41 though, things
No lah.
change.
I mean, unless of course, like I know personally you make absolute bank, then perhaps that might change.
Yeah.
But by and large, 99% of cases,
But Andrew knows my salary also.
yeah, you give me $1, so it's okay.
I have this feeling that right now, us at our age, we shouldn't be receiving ang paos anymore.
Really?
I got this feeling though.
I think honestly speaking, okay, so if you want to specify topic by topic, right? Because it's supposed to be very concise, right? So should I just list down like how much I'm giving first? And then we can proceed to the next part.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
why
we
not?
just talk about ang paos and.
So I was going to give Andrew total 200, 100, 100. Then I have to give Leewen also 100, 100. Then I have to give Caitlin and Ash 100, 100. I have to give Laurel Lexter
who is
100, 100. They're all my cousins.
Oh, okay.
Right. Then each person in the company who is not married, I have to give them 10, 10, so 20 per person. You
so
just have to
it's a
allocate
10x
that way.
difference,
Yes.
okay.
Then I have to allocate extra amount because although we are not supposed to give ang pao to the older generation, we live in a time where the older generation expect us to give ang pao. So I've allocated that amount as well, although not as much. That's it. It's just as a gesture.
Right.
Yeah, and I personally believe that ang paos are just a complete waste of time nowadays because you're just basically exchanging paper, not just money. I'm saying the packet itself.
What about the luck and blessing though?
This is BS lah, I feel. In my opinion lah. Every Chinese New Year I've gone through since I've come back to from the US, it's been the same repetitive process where people get. First of all, you meet uncles and aunties that you don't really remember their names, unfortunately, right? But they don't remember mine either way. So I guess we call that fair game, lah, right? They call me ah boy, I call them uncle, right? But that has reduced significantly because I think even our family, personally speaking, does not go out to visit house. It's quite normal already. We just mind our own business.
Oh.
Yeah, so to me, it doesn't really affect me as much.
Yeah, same goes with my family as well.
Yeah, I think also the spirit of Chinese New Year is dead,
Really?
in my opinion.
We'll talk about that, right?
We'll talk about that. So it builds to that, lah. I feel. Yeah. So ang pao to me is just exchanging design of ang pao, not money anymore.
So I used to believe what both of you all believe, which is, I don't expect all that. Until I realized we are starting to go cashless. I'm so lazy to go to ATM to take money out. So I've been surviving on like previous years ang pao as like physical cash.
Wow.
That's why I kind of like ang pao nowadays. Until I get married.
Respect that.
Yeah. Anyway,
The amount of ang paos I've been receiving has been decreasing to a point that now I don't even expect them at
wait,
all.
why is it decreasing?
Because nobody gives ang pao.
Well, yeah,
People give
nobody-
also, it's like 10
nobody-
ringgit.
Nobody gives ang pao, and I personally feel that I'm at the age right now where it's okay if you don't give me ang pao,
Do you feel like a bit like embarrassed to receive?
No, I don't feel that. I just feel similar to what Andrew feels. It's like at this moment, if you want to give me just one, even if I open the ang pao for somebody who is similar age like you and I, right? And I see if you're giving me so much, I'll be like, bro, you don't need to give me so much. Just one ringgit is fine. It's just the luck and
Gesture,
blessing
yeah,
that counts.
yeah. Don't give me coins, fuck you then.
I give 100, 200 ringgit in coins. Oh,
Hey, that's quite useful.
Buy gold coins, huh? 1 ounce gold coin.
If you give me like all like, let's say 20 cents, 50 cents straight from the bank, right? I got a feeling, right? One day when I'm so fucking bored, right? I'll learn like those rare coins, when they like misprint it or there's a misalignment. Then I'll just keep all of it, right? And then fucking one day I sell it for adjusted for inflation,
94.
5 million ringgit. Fuck me, bro. So give me 50 cents, fine. Yeah, I take it back. Unless you give me like 2 ringgit worth in coins, then you can fuck off.
Okay, so now we go to the judgment stage of the discussion, which is how much should you receive? How much should you give? And then of course, how much should you receive?
I don't even
Yeah,
expect.
my expectations of Chinese New Year now is I run at a deficit.
Yeah.
I lose money overall.
Yeah.
Because I give to my parents, I give to my grandma larger sums.
Then they give.
And then the small amounts that I accumulate from the Dan Lions. So
It's
my
not even-
expectations are a negative number.
It's not even like pavilion parking amount sometimes that you receive.
That might be a pavilion parking price problem.
Pavilion parking.
I just paid for 14 ringgit parking in KL yesterday.
See what I mean? Most people give you 10 ringgit, uncle, auntie.
Yeah.
Flat 10, flat 20 if you're lucky. If you are 50, means you're considered close because to them, they are in that generation where 50 is considered a lot.
Yeah.
So they haven't adjusted for inflation, but the economy don't give a fuck about them, right?
Do you judge when you see a 10 ringgit and then this uncle and all that? Quite well to do lah. You give 10 ringgit, but then someone else, not as well to do, maybe another uncle,
Yeah.
give you like 30 ringgit, 50 ringgit. What runs through your mind when something like that happens?
I won't judge her, to be honest, because if you were the rich uncle who gave me 10, perhaps you were not born into money. You were raised in such a fashion where you had to be kiam siap because that's just who you are. That built the foundation of who you are today. Now, even though you have money, you still live in that kiam siap reality. It's okay lah. Don't worry about it. It's not going to change my life. Unless you tell me I missed out on 10 million lah. Then it's like, god damn it. Maybe I judge a bit. But it's 10 or 50 or 10 or 100, it's okay lah. Don't worry about it.
I think ang pao 100% waste of time. So I don't even expect anything. Even if you give me 1, give me 2, give me 10, 5, 100, 200, 300, 500, then like, oh wow, why
Yeah.
I really don't expect anything now. I expect like Andrew negative deficit because of what I owe, and that's even before I was married, by the way. Same
You
position.
run a negative number.
And now it's worse for me lah.
See, that's interesting because you mentioned something that I've not heard a lot, which is to give the older ones ang pao. So I don't know whether this is a
Yeah, I do
tradition
that
you-
too. I've been doing that for many years now.
Same since I came back from the US.
I only give older people ang pao during their birthday.
Wow,
So that's my
your cultural background lah.
rather than
Wait, I only give older people as in my parents and my future in-law parents.
so I give like my whole
Wow.
uncle auntie.
Why would you want to give the ang pao to uncle?
Because my
auntie?
mom say I have to give him. Okay.
There you go lah. It's the same for us. What is mom tells us in a group chat you should give ang pao to Popo, and we're like, okay. That's it lah. I can tell you this lah. It's not out of the generosity of our heart. It's just to avoid conflict.
You know-
And I'll be very, very upfront lah. Because I feel that we are respecting their generation. I just don't want to have an argument. And this is not even just to cause an argument by saying this. I'm just speaking it the truth. And I think a lot of people also speak that. It's just that I have the balls to say it.
Remember the times where we were kids and we received ang pao? That was such a happy thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we were living in a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Like that time, if you had a sibling and both of you got 500, it's easily can buy PS2.
Oh yeah.
You know, and fake
Life-changing.
games, fake games were cheap, right? You can buy a fake controller also, and if you have enough ang pao, you can buy a nice original controller plus a memory card 32 MB, and it's like, wow, we are set for the year, mate.
Oh man.
Yeah, but now, if you get ang pao, you literally shove it in your pocket and say, thank you, uncle, thank you, auntie. You hold it until they leave, then you shove it in your pocket. When you go back home, you open up all the ang pao, you just leave it there for a few days, and then you're like, oh shit, I need to go and like pay for parking or something like that. Only you open the ang pao lah. For me lah, at least is what I go through lah. I don't even remember who gave it to me.
I find the Asian culture of like, you know, having to be polite and then you have to like, hey, uncle, I give you this ang pao. Then you'll be like, no. I find it very annoying.
Oh yeah, same also.
It's like
lah.
super annoying.
It's low-key Japanese, don't you think? It's like you have to have
exactly
that.
Asian culture lah. You have to
Yeah.
be like, you
It's
know,
just like ceremonial.
yeah. I find it's so much of a time waster and
The saddest thing I think is like, although we speak the reality of what Chinese New Year is in today's world lah, in 2024, like, I just think, is it even like a celebration or is it just a public holiday? I think, you know, like.
But hey, wait, why so grim? I mean, like going to ang pao, don't you find that happiness that you can finally give an ang pao to a kid, like
No.
a kid's day?
No,
Not
don't
at
feel
all?
it at all. I don't feel it. I feel nothing.
I can empathize with that statement. I think if I were married, giving ang paos to kids would bring me some degree of joy.
Yeah,
because
well-
I would reminisce in my good old days via the kid receiving
I
it.
feel nothing.
And if you have a kid
I'm dead
and you
inside.
see your sibling, you know, giving an ang pao to that kid, your kid, it's happiness, man.
I
You-
would see joy in that. Yeah.
Nah, sorry, don't feel that. I feel nothing.
Fucking savage.
I feel nothing with this holiday. I just dead in the inside. I don't like the snacks during Chinese New Year. Personal, unpopular opinion.
Talk about it later on.
I don't like the whole like, hey, let's get together once a year. Although the whole year we don't really see each other. It's quite hypocritical, you know, to have that surface level conversation. People are gonna hate me for this lah. I sound damn grim when I say it, but I've been saying it since I was like 21, 22.
I can attest to
Yeah,
that.
I would
Right.
try to be more hated than you by saying, I don't expect much from ang pao lah. As long as no blue, no light green, no red. Okay, next question. Next question. Okay, food.
Coins, let's go.
Okay, no matter. Okay, okay. So now let's go to food, right? I think this is probably a bit better than the whole money ang pao conversation.
Okay.
I think this is something I look forward more. Maybe we'll start with Andrew, right? Favorite and most hated. Thanksgiving food. Just one each.
On each, yeah.
Favorite. I mean, now it's this particular year the context is different. But normally prosperity burger lah.
Which I had half yesterday. Still
Yeah,
pretty
the
good.
context has changed because of the whole boycott situation. They'll probably extend it, probably like make it permanent or whatever the case may be.
17 ringgit now.
Generally speaking, prosperity burger is my favorite. There are a lot of things I don't like to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
One that comes to mind is that fucking almond soup lah.
Oh,
Almond
the dessert, the almond dessert.
Yeah, that one destroys, like it puts dessert to shit. Like it shouldn't be called a dessert. I feel it's
That
not-
shouldn't even
It's like
exist.
medicine, right?
It smells like
Turpentine, like
a chemical factory.
You got a
Can we
picture?
Google- can
Yeah,
we
you got a
Google
picture
what-
about
what is that?
almond soup?
It's an almond dessert soup.
It can be a jelly as well.
It's so
When you know about
pungent.
Chinese New Year food, you mean like the one that we eat in grand restaurants, is it? Like the 10-course
Anything?
meal?
No, because everyone have a different culture, right? Like some people they have pun choy. Some people don't have pun choy.
I don't know. Every time one day before Chinese New Year, my family will go to like Mexican restaurants, Arabic
You see what I mean? You
restaurants.
see what I mean?
The jelly is not so bad because it's not as
You're
pungent.
talking about like the liquid soup
The
one.
liquid soup one.
Oh, okay.
What on earth is this?
What is the Genshin Impact soup? Okay.
Genshin Impact soup. It's on a Reddit.
Yeah, it's this one.
Huh?
It's a sweet almond
Just
thingy.
share this one.
Wait, you don't mean this one,
No,
right?
it's not that one. It's this one. It's this one. This one.
What? I've never had
Cannot,
this.
bro. Wait, sorry.
No, it's appalling. It is so bad, right?
This one, right? This one, just to be clear.
Nothing is lost, lah, bro.
It is so bad that I get pissed off when other people on the same table eat it because I can actually smell it and I feel like throwing up on the table. It is so pungent. It's a slap on the face perpetually.
But Andrew,
Usually part of the whole 10-course meal and then they serve you at the end, right?
Obviously, it depends what kind of dessert is served at that point in time. So if you're unfortunate enough to be sitting at a table where they do serve it, then
Wow,
yeah,
I never had this in my entire life, man.
oh really?
I've never
They
seen
even
it on
have it at
TikTok.
the Tong Soi truck.
Yeah,
Tong
it's
Soi
pretty
truck
bad.
has it too.
pretty bad.
It's not. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's too artificial for me as well. But I mean, I'll down it. Out of respect. But actually, I won't down it. I'll take a sip or two lah.
Okay, what's
I take
your
it back.
hated or...
Most loved. Wow, it's so difficult lah.
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult one. I couldn't
I think
about
the
one.
only thing I can think of that I will continuously eat is probably steamed chicken lah.
What?
Yeah,
But
because
you
my
already have that
but my
day?
papa makes steamed chicken
okay.
or my mom makes steamed chicken and then there's steamed chicken at the table and I eat it with siao plus sesame oil. That's the only thing I like. Maybe like the salmon that comes with the yisang, but not even the yisang. It's a close second. And yeah, prosperity burger, but I realized prosperity burger is too high in calories, so I can't afford that shit. Yeah. Most hated. I don't like the vinegar pork dish that comes with it.
In Hokkien we call it what tu ka chor or something like that. It's a pork leg vinegar soup lah. Pork leg vinegar.
It looks like.
Woman fucking loves that shit. Man.
Oh, is it? She loves it. It looks like this. So
Absolutely loves this.
I think you eat with rice. You mash it all together, not
I
bad.
don't like that, and I don't like what's that accumulation of things that you like left over and then you put it onto a soup with the pickled vegetable. What's that called again?
Shin choy.
I don't like shin choy also.
Oh.
I mean, I'll eat it
The pork
lah.
belly with the shin choy, that one.
Whatever lah. It's basically a concoction of leftover foods. They just dump it all into a pot with the choy. One.
Okay.
I don't like that, and I don't like this. I won't touch it. But if an elder relative said, "Hey, take a bite lah," I live in a generation where it's very difficult to say no lah because I don't want me unhappy, so I'm just gonna take a bite lah.
Well, I quite like yisang though. Yisang is actually
great.
really nice for me. It's a good snack. I would always finish it up.
Nice.
Yeah, if no one's having it. So that's yisang.
Yisang is always left over.
Yeah.
Always left over.
Always left over.
I never finish.
I don't like the tartness of yisang.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like that.
One plate is fine.
I think yisang you should keep it light. Like you don't pour the sauces too much. Then it's okay. It tastes like salad. You know, there's a lot of innovative yisang. You know.
Yeah, like the pear one is
Yeah, the
is
pear.
decent.
Then some you put with salmon. That's pretty refreshing. It tastes like salad to me.
The new
pear one better lah.
Nah, the modern yisangs are a lot better than
That
the
one got
traditional.
evolution. We'll talk about evolution.
Evolution.
Yeah, but overall, I always feel Chinese New Year meals are overly done. I feel. So it's so overly done that there's so much wastage because it's always about abundance in Chinese culture that you tapao home and you keep it in the fridge for 2-3 days and you realize you're not going to eat it and then you throw it.
Yeah,
so
the
only you waste.
abundance thing is I don't like that. At
Yeah,
all.
it's a way. But Andrew can testify to this as well because when you go to Shanghai and you do a lot of business meetings over meals, it's always ordering more than what you
Order,
need,
yeah.
and then you throw lah. And it's the Chinese way to do it, which is very conflicting with my personal beliefs.
Yeah, me too.
But personally, I just feel like it's unnecessary. Really so. I feel that a proper, maybe in the future, I don't know if I have a family with Jen, I have kids, I would probably go like, hey, we all do voting system. Or not voting system, like those, like what do you call that? You write your, where you want to
Lucky
eat. Lucky draw. You write what you want to eat, you put it into a box, then we tally, then we take, then you're like, okay, this year we eat this. Fair lah, then we just go and choose and eat that one only.
But you will still over order though because there's
No, I'll just order. We'll go there and then we just order that lah. Because Chinese, when you go to like let's say a Thai chow or you go to like I don't know like Jade. I don't know what Jade is even called. Like Jade OUG.
It's called JOUG.
No, like what's that type of food called? That type of
Brands,
establishment.
Family style.
Family style Thai chow, but a bit more premium.
Yeah.
And then when you order that
Restaurant lah.
Chinese restaurants, especially more
走
premium
佬
with
，call it
aircon.
走佬。
Like those what
Zhao
Grand
Lao.
Imperial super tanker.
And when you order, they during CNY they always force you to get a set. So when you
Yeah.
get a set,
Yeah.
it's
488,
always too much one. Confirm one. Even if they say,
Thousands.
3 to 4 packs, bro, is made for 7 to 8 packs. Confirm one. The moment you come out, right, you're like, dude, I can't even walk, I can't even move. Luckily, I wore stretchy pants, that type of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Vincent, what's your hated food?
Yes.
My hated, I have I dislike pun choy, pun choy quite a lot because you dump everything into one single flavor sauce and then you keep on eating the same flavor. Yeah, I don't never like
Pun
that.
choy is the abalone broccoli.
broccoli thing.
Abalone, broccoli. It used to be a beggar food where, beggars
is
doesn't
it?
have like a...
Abalone is back of
No, not abalone. Like the
concept
concept.
lah,
You
okay.
put everything all in one bowl with the same gravy, same flavor, and then you just eat from there. Then over time, people like to fascinate things that are like simple and try to make it more premium. So I never like pun choy for its price, for its flavor, for its content.
Yeah, actually,
not a
it's-
fan of abalone.
Overall package pun choy is quite it's like you date a hot girl, but then actually she doesn't bring much to the table apart from her hotness.
Bro, protein, bro. Really high protein.
High protein,
Very good.
But it's just abalone only, right?
Prawn?
No prawn one lah, pun choy. Got man? Pun choy.
Got seafood pun choy as
Usually got
well.
prawn. The one I eat usually got prawn.
What the fuck? My thing DC Dude.
Seafood pun choy.
Can still see my computer. Oh wow, really got what the hell? My pun choy, all very very low class one maybe. My pun choy is always broccoli and
You just need
abalone,
some guy
and
to
mushroom.
You just need some guy to suddenly want to like earn something, to innovate something, and then put something extra.
Yeah. You know, the thing I realized about Chinese cuisine is, right, the more expensive it is, right, the shittier it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, that's
I
so true.
agree.
That's so true.
Whether
The
it's
scale is like
whether it's like bird nest lah, whether it's
Ginseng.
whether
But then when mango pomelo dessert, ooh,
but that's cheap, bro. That's quite cheap.
they're so cheap and so good.
Yeah. The biggest gripe I have is shark's fin.
Sorry, shark's fin.
Shark's fin.
Talk near my.
It's shark's fin.
Oh.
Just salty stuff, salty crab meat.
Salty.
Oh, I actually quite like that.
I quite like it actually.
Strangely, I quite like it too.
With vinegar and mustard.
Your points are totally valid.
Yeah.
But I strangely quite like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I love it. Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's my thought. Okay, anyway,
Alright.
for mine, my favorite is actually not a food, it's a snack. You don't know ngaku?
Oh, ngaku fucking good, bro.
Bro,
Oh my
I just
days.
tried the next evolution just recently. Truffle salted.
Ngakui is super saiyan.
Full salted ngaku. Only in PJ confirm.
Yo, ngaku or potato chips? Which one you like better? Really? Yeah.
Because ngaku, right, is airy. If you do it properly, it's airy. So you feel like you can just
Depends what kind of potato chips we're benchmarking.
So for the listeners,
I just don't like the
or viewers,
texture of ngaku. I feel ngaku is like missing
hard.
something.
Ngaku looks, it's like potato chips.
truffle salted ngaku.
Okay, I can.
It's-
I have a lot
it
lah,
tastes like potato
but
chips.
this one is one of my tops. Of course, there's always bakwa. I always like bakwa.
bakwa
I
is
would
good.
say that is like they're evolving from
Yeah.
the traditional ngaku lah. Similar,
Yeah.
one of the mainstream one is the
Yeah.
kueh what, the triangle one, and then they start putting peanut butter, and then ever since then, almost all Chinese New Year when they sell that
butter.
snack, there's always a peanut butter and kueh tapek, kueh kapit, kueh kapit with peanut butter. It
You,
used to-
you had me at peanut butter. Anything
yeah.
you say peanut butter, I take.
Gang,
Oh,
You say right, broccoli,
kueh
peanut
kapit.
butter. I take.
sign me up.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
last
This
time
looks,
this-
Peanut butter, I think.
this
Last
looks
time
so
this doesn't have
good.
peanut
Oh,
butter,
yes.
right? And then somebody put peanut butter. Now it's sort of like
Genius.
a mandatory thing.
You know,
if you
right?
sell kueh kapit,
You
can
know how
have
like
that.
Malaysia is like
Look at this shit.
flooding the entire food market with cheese. Everything has cheese.
Yeah,
right?
cheese.
And I
Fuck
hate
that,
it,
man.
man.
I fucking
But
hate
if you do it with peanut butter, no complaint.
I can't. Not everything peanut butter can solve.
Anyways,
Andrew is very sensitive to very strong scented food, so he cannot.
Yeah, put peanut butter in the almond thing. Fuck off.
really, yeah?
He cannot. He
yeah,
can't
I'm
deal like strong scents. So even certain cheeses is difficult.
Do you like the peanut dessert, the Chinese peanut dessert?
Generally, peanuts are fantastic.
So you sure like Reese's lah?
Siwan's fine too.
Reese's you sure answer.
Reese's, right, bro? Fuck, man. When I have a family, right, my digigong, right, will have Reese's all over.
You won't have a
Let me
Digicom, but
recommend this to you. You confirm. Maybe you tried it before. I don't know. C's Candies Peanut Brittle. You can Google.
I know.
Confirm like
you
second
had it. You know, I think you've had it lah.
C's Candies Peanut Brittle. Life changing.
Well, but
tried it
peanut
once.
brittle in general is
peanut
amazing,
brittle is difficult to fuck up lah, bro.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. It's just sugar and peanuts. Fucking great.
No lah. And in San Francisco, right, last time in the US, there was this guy. He had his own brittle business. He used to sell it outside the market. It's really good.
Amazing.
But it's expensive lah, brittle.
Do you have this feeling that as all these snacks of it being innovated, new variation is popping up left and right? Do you feel that all these snacks are becoming more expensive, or you still feel like I would just spend whatever money to just go ahead and get it and
If
try?
it's good, I'll just pay for it.
I don't even buy snacks.
I don't even buy snacks.
Huh. Wait, you mean your home during Chinese New Year, you don't have like tons of
Those
different
red bottle caps.
yeah,
and
red
all that.
bottle caps? No, really?
My girlfriend buys a ton of them, so I leave it to her.
Yo, that's the joy of Chinese New Year, man. To go to other people's
Then it will
house.
last until the next Chinese New Year is still there.
Yeah. Then you play cards.
Sign me up for that.
Mahjong, poker.
Yeah, without money because we don't gamble, but you have those Chinese snacks together with it, you know?
I don't even gamble.
Without money, what's the point?
I don't gamble.
Yo, we can't say this out too.
Hey, we should play poker, lah, guys. I think we should play poker.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I think it's a good idea.
I think so.
Actually, don't know how to play poker.
Or, yeah, I don't really know also, but I
I
think
also
we
don't
should
really know.
Oh,
I don't like to
blackjack.
gamble personally. I just don't like the whole concept of gambling. I don't like the fear of losing. I don't even like the joy of winning because I might be addicted to the joy of winning. Because I remember,
Oh, that feeling is so good.
yeah. So I don't like both feelings because I don't like being addicted to something too much.
Okay.
And I don't like to lose money also. Just one. I don't like gambling. I don't like drinking during Chinese New Year also because I feel like
That's okay, I think that's...
I just
No,
don't like
it's always Anglia Shandy and all that.
I don't even
stuff.
I don't even like the taste of alcohol as much lah. I'll be frank lah, okay? Like one beer, maybe if I'm hanging out with my friends, and you can ask Yuren, you can ask Lashwin, you can ask all the other guys. Hey, John got drink one now when you go to park. He never drink, he drink ice water. I even went from iced tea to ice water, bro. I'm just like, I save money on tea lah. Just drink ice water only lah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really underrated. So that's food, right? For me, drinks quite underrated is Yo's chrysanthemum.
I'm sorry, I can't relate also.
Wait, what do you have in your home during Chinese New Year? There's no
Nothing.
snacks.
I think your
There's-
family is quite small, right?
No, I have like I used to when I moved out the first time with Jen. Jen was like high spirits for Chinese New Year. She decorated the house. You know, she was like, it's our first Chinese New Year together. You know, in this home. I'll buy 100+. I'll buy Coke. Then we have people come over. I'll buy snacks. So Jen went ham lah, right? Then COVID happened ma.
Oh.
So the second year that we were at home, we just bought snacks only. Then the third year we were just like, she didn't even hang up decorations anymore.
No, you know why? No kids.
It's alright.
As soon as you have kids, the vibe changes.
I think
Maybe.
I think
so.
his
Yeah.
negativity overpowers.
Yeah, your
positive.
negative.
No. Jen is with me on this also. You can ask Jen
okay,
later.
yeah.
Okay, when Jen come pick me up later, we ask her. You don't forget lah. You just ask her, hey, how you feel about Chinese New Year? She's like, she don't care. Really.
Actually, this is the big reason why I feel everyone needs to have kids.
Or to relive that whole.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
yeah. You need to continue the cycle.
I'm
Because
actually-
if not, then you'll be like, why we need to do this? It's pointless. I live the same day every single day. What makes this so different? What makes it so special? And why do I have to, work myself to put so much effort, go through all this inconvenience? But if you have a kid and you're expecting your friends who have kids to come to your house, well, it brings up the mood, man.
I might be a pessimistic father in that sense because when I was younger, I think a lot of times when I looked at my friends who managed to go to like Sunway Lagoon, for example,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, mom, dad, are you gonna go Sunway Lagoon?
Yeah,
They're like,
mom,
don't want to go lah, waste time
So
waste
I
money.
actually is in line with what I want to bring up, which is actually a lot of it is your family, because the whole idea of Chinese New Year is a reunion for everybody. So actually, if you like the people you are reunioning,
Yeah.
it's very nice.
I agree.
If you don't like, it's not very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Everybody's on their phone lah, bro. My family.
Because like, okay, for me, right, my dad, his side, when we go back to Malacca, he has 11 siblings.
Oh.
Each siblings on average got 3 kids. Some boys, some girls. You know what? Football game. It's
So
11.
fun.
11 on 11.
It's so fun.
11 with subs.
Yeah.
With subs.
With subs, bro.
My days.
Then we will play like dads against kids, you know.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad should go try.
Then
so nice.
we'll play halfway, then maybe we're losing, then some dads will cross over and things like that. And then we have like a wide age range. We got some cousins that were 30 and then some that are like 9, you know. So it's like, for me, it was always really fun. And then we all cram into this, my granddad's house, a single story house that only had like 4 rooms.
Then you'll talk until damn
But
late.
11 siblings plus 3 others.
That's so fun.
some have to go to some haunted hotel to stay. And then some have to go to another.
Have to split up a bit. Then can't wait to meet up the next day.
Yeah, can't wait to meet up next day. Game Boy SP trade.
Yeah.
Sapphire, Ruby.
That's sick, man.
I always tell everybody that my Chinese New Year used to be so fun was because I have the same experience that you had. But unfortunately, up until when I was
over the world
until I
lah,
was 20 years old, they moved to, or 20 or 15, I can't remember. They went to US, and now all of a sudden I don't have these cousins from my dad's side that we used to hang out every single
you go.
day. We used to play wrestling games every year, every single day. We look forward to playing wrestling game the next day and the next day and the next day. But ever since they move out, there's no cousins for me to play anymore.
SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yeah,
2007.
exactly. It's the best one, 2007. And unfortunately,
Royal Rumble Digimon.
Oh, fucking great.
Oh, damn good.
unfortunately, I have the
slap.
right amount of cousins from my mom's side, but my dad spends
high, but-
most of the time on the
Yeah.
dad's side. And I feel like I really missed out
Yeah.
on my mom's side's cousin.
You bet on the wrong horse, man.
I better what?
You bet on the wrong horse.
I got no choice, man. Yeah, but yeah, I
50
think
call and you fucked
I think
up.
I bet on the wrong horse. Because on my
At
mom's
least he
side,
had a chance.
my mom's
Ours,
side
we
has
just-
like 15 over cousins.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, where your okay, you have to choose the right
I
parents.
think I could
Yeah.
summarize Andrew and my CNY in a sentence, you know. There is no like, I can argue, I can even summarize it without comma maybe, if I typed it out.
Yeah.
But I'll try to, I'll try
what is
to
it?
string it in a
two
sentence.
sentences we can, so right.
Okay, I'll do two sentences. No, I'll try to do one. Okay. Go my papa's house, eat lunch, and chow.
Sounds about
Oh,
right.
that's kind of sad.
Sounds about right.
Wait, don't you guys do something together?
We look at our phones.
Why don't you guys bring back the old times, childhood stuff?
There's nothing in
So
our childhood
wouldn't
that
you
was
say,
like that.
okay, wouldn't you say, right, that is the opportunity? Because
let-
now you can create your own CNY, right? You can create your own traditions.
Maybe. I used to play Pokemon cards with Andrew on the floor, but I play Pokemon cards with him every day anyway, and he's the only guy I play Pokemon cards with. I used to play Game Boy with Andrew because he's the only guy I play Game Boy with because my cousins are too young,
Oh.
right? And they are all, but by the time they grew old enough, they were just looking at their phones. And although our parents used to tell us don't look at their phones, now they're playing Candy Crush.
They're worse now, boomers.
Yeah, they're worse than us because my dad is on Facebook, my mom's on Candy Crush, my papa is just watching the same Chinese show rerun for the last 20 years. Both my uncles and aunts are just looking at their phone also. So they're just like ha 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 in their own phone. And then Andrew and I are just looking at each other because we refuse to look at our phones. But we just look at each other and be like, can't wait to go back.
Sounds about right, actually.
That's why you need to drink alcohol, man.
No, but our family doesn't drink.
That's why you just
Oh,
you just
okay.
can't play poker.
Our family
play
doesn't
poker, so
drink.
that-
Mahjong? No mahjong.
No, they don't play. My dad's side grandma was alive. She taught me mahjong.
Oh, okay.
So there was a period where Mama taught me mahjong for like one Chinese New Year, and then she just gave up. Yeah, that's about it. We have more Chinese New Year celebrations with our friends. So Andrew has fun with his friends, and I have fun with my friends. But even now, I feel like my friends just go like, bro, we go park. Then we just sit at the park and then just talk until and like late at night. lah.
Maybe that's the trick, right? Maybe CNY should be celebrated with
Friends.
friends.
Maybe my family is too small, I feel. And since young, I
Yeah,
feel
I think that's, yeah.
I also feel that last time, maybe, I don't know, I'm not blaming my parents, it's just product of their generation and we are products of ours. You know, when Andrew and I, if we talk too loud, and Andrew and I are the only people talking to each other because everybody's on their phones, and I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say this also,
Sounds about right, though.
right? When we used to talk and I talk loud, my papa would tell me to shut up also.
Serious.
Yeah, so technically Andrew and I are whispering to each other the whole of the time also. Then we just like, can't wait to go back. Lah, fuck. Then we go back, we play FIFA the whole time.
Damn, was I fucking good at FIFA, man.
You know what, FIFA 12?
Every FIFA, every year.
FIFA.
That's that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Drew. That is basically a Chinese New Year. And we get ang pao, we just, thank you, thank you. Sit down, do nothing. We cannot do anything. We can't watch TV what we want. We can't play. We don't drink. The snacks are limited because we like, it's a small family lah. So we just like have.
To put a less pessimistic spin on the same experience, it is what it is. He speaks the truth. Not saying it's not true. But yeah, maybe when we have kids, we craft our own traditions.
Confirm.
Maybe it'll be a 2-on-2 futsal game.
Maybe.
Because I'm not having 3 kids in this
You come to
economy.
mine
bro.
lah. Easy lah. Just come to mine lah.
Okay, we just joined MJ in Malacca, lah, right?
No, now everyone's here because a lot of people in America are dead already. So they're all here.
So is it still a 2-on-2?
No, because the way it works is we always go to the oldest place. The
then
oldest
they
uncle.
passed already lah.
So they passed already. So now the center, the
now
old
KL
fellas
lah.
all in KL. So more all in the same like LDP strip area, you know. So it's very easy.
Okay, lah. Let me go there and play.
And now got replenishment also because it used to be 33 people for my generation. Now half of the 33 people got their own 3 kids. Also.
Wow.
This is
And some of them are becoming like
from
12, 13, 15 that time.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that by the time that I have kids, all right, I think my whole family, only I will have kids out of my siblings.
Wow, okay.
So it's like reducing.
But I actually quite enjoy it lah. Now lah, I'm trying to find the joy in Chinese New Year. So my joy of Chinese New Year is I just go to a mall.
I think you friends. I think you should plan something with your friends. I think you have a lot of fun.
Maybe. But even my friends have their families. Like Yuren has like 8 siblings.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Lashwin has 2 siblings. Lashwin is Indian lah, but you know.
Yuren.
Yeah.
The difficulty part is that the difficult part in planning with friends is that everybody have their own schedule and they're gonna prioritize for your family. Then
Yeah.
if you're the one who is trying to organize, you got to deal with a lot of rejection.
I sound damn pessimistic, bro. But serious, I actually quite enjoy Chinese New Year in that sense that I go to a mall, I go to like Mid Valley, I go to KLCC, I just go to the malls and I just feel like, wow, traffic so smooth, so nice.
True, that's another benefit.
I just love that. And then I get to eat non-Chinese New Year food because a lot of those restaurants are like, hey, come to I have like Malay food, Indian food, like banana leaf rice. You know, I just diversify my CNY holiday to have non-Chinese food, which normally people don't go to. Then I like, wow, best, no need to wait. That's the joy I have. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. But before I move on, I forgot to say the food I hate.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Kueh bangkit.
What's kueh?
Powdered. Eating powder, bro.
I don't know, man. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I also can agree. I don't like kueh bangkit.
It's basically crack, you know, it looks like crack. It's like flour form.
But you know what, you scare of your family, you know. You bring kueh bangkit, you just crush it on the table, then you just use your credit card, like, you know, then you
I think you eat kueh bangkit with some black coffee, it'd be not bad.
yeah, you got to match it with a drink.
Which is
With Coke or something.
proof that it's failure. It needs coffee.
No lah, it's like an Oreo with milk is pretty good. Kueh bangkit with black coffee is pretty
It's
good.
an Oreo by itself.
And Oreo by itself is also pretty good.
I'll have all the snacks matching with Coke, you know. That's my license to drink a full sweet Coke each time.
I can't drink Coke anymore.
Coke, not even Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, yes, but not regular Coke. The idea of it is just too scary for me.
That's true.
I sound that pessimistic as fuck.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic.
Okay, next.
I sound that pessimistic as fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I like Deepavali.
We talk a lot about evolution. Let's talk about something that has had no evolution at all.
Okay, so you're gonna start
But
like
probably a really lousy area in Chinese culture, among others, and that's line dances.
okay.
I do not like line dances in its form, but that's fine. That's tradition, so I don't hate it that much.
Okay.
I just hate the fact that it has no innovation in the past since I was born, probably before that.
Got LED
It still
light
looks
only.
the same. The LED one is, you mean like drones and all that?
No, like they have neon lights around the eyes and shit. And it's about
But you see, the dance sequence is the same, the song is the same,
peel the same oranges and
the
pomelo.
design is the same, they just change the color. I don't know what you guys think, whether it's a fair comment or
The
not.
only thing that really impresses me with line dancers is when I see like a child who basically learned how to walk like a year ago is now fucking doing
Jumping.
somersaults on poles, right? And I'm like, my fucking god, this
That's
guy.
just like child abuse, no?
Yeah, sure. I'm impressed though.
Just
My
Asians.
guy is like doing backflips on top of from one pole to another. That impresses me. But short of that, yeah, lah, it's loud and it's generally not.
No, I look, I think we are having a discussion before this part, right? I don't want that thing to change to be completely something different. Right? But as we were discussing with snacks just now, you know, whatever kueh you have, it's still going to be that. But there's always a segment, quite 10-20%, where it's a little bit unique. There's a little bit more butter, maybe a little bit of salt.
Sometimes they
ngaku,
change the shape.
Right, we were talking about ngaku just now. They add truffle salt. Maybe they add celery salt next time. I don't know.
I used to love pineapple tarts, but you know, even that also I feel
But even pineapple tarts have innovation,
Evolution,
right?
yeah, but
you've
not-
got
not-
the Taiwan version, which is the square or rectangle.
the cubic one.
Then you got this one. Then you've got
The
pineapple
thing on
tarts
top.
where it's on top one. like
Then the ball also gone.
the ball. That's nice.
The designs change.
Why can't you put wings on
Tigers on lions, wings on lions.
Why can't you have them instead of kids and all that? Put women with stilettos. Just
Why can't we have real lions?
why can't we have that? Yeah.
Are you kidding
Why
me?
can't we have real lions?
Yeah.
Make them dance. Bro, it's something, bro. Like, why is there no one billionaire, right, who wants to flex this? Come on now.
Yeah.
Where is that Chinese billionaire when you need him to do this thing?
Let me just WhatsApp Jack Ma right now.
Yeah, check my-
Why can't they change the drum? Why don't you use different drum? Why can't you use the taiko drums?
I mean, I think lah. Okay, I don't know lah. If I were to say this right in your fashion lah, to my parents right, or to anybody that's older lah, and Andrew can attest to this as well. So I'm not being pessimistic. I'm being realistic. I think they will shoot me down 100% and they'll say, you don't know what tradition is, you don't know what culture is and all that. But I totally agree with you. I'm on the same page because I feel like in Chinese New Year celebrations, in terms of performances, I in most Chinese performances, don't say Chinese New Year, there's no real evolution. Right? But I can also argue the fact that Asian performances have no evolution. So if you really want to dive deep into this, right? If you look at the Japanese, what do you call that? You know, they paint the face one and then they do the acting one.
Kabuki.
Kabuki theater, never change. It's damn boring. If you look at the Korean one also, or like you look at the geisha, it's the same. It's damn boring. Everything is boring when it comes to Asian because it's the same repetitive motion. But I think it's also because we have very short attention spans now. So if anything goes beyond a minute, you're just like standing there awkwardly now. So be like, hey.
I mean, to begin with, is lion dance even something meant for entertainment?
It's for blessing, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It's to bring good luck, drive evil spirit. But you know, it's like when we were kids, we'll probably see lion dance. You know, parents say, "Wow, I want to see lion dance and stuff like that." Then maybe we thought we've been programmed to think that it's entertainment, but it's really not.
Maybe. Wait, what the fuck? They fucking gaslight us. They're like, "Yo, it's good."
Maybe parents has always been like, you know, yeah, we don't like it too. I don't think anybody would say that they like lion dance. It's so loud and noisy.
And it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long.
It's too
That's
long.
what she said.
But
That was a long pause. It's drawn out. That's what she said to me.
Video on my sex tape.
I'm not even in the industry, and
Have you seen the mask changing performance?
Yeah,
The Chinese. I think that's quite cool. I think mask changing performances is damn cool. Have you
Yeah,
seen
but
that?
it does not have longevity.
Like,
in it, like.
change. I think it's a Chengdu thing, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite unique. I just went for a Chinese New Year dinner hosted by Grand Millennium Hotel. It's quite cool because he will go to the table and you really can't even see him moving his hand to change the mask. He's so fast. It's, I think, quite unique. And no matter how many times you change the mask, it's still damn cool. And right, he can even hide with the fan, cover the fan, right? Then remove the fan, right? His fucking normal face is there, bro. Then cover again, his mask is back. I'm like, wow, bro, this guy like a magician, dude. It's quite sick. And then they did a dragon dance as well because it's the year of the dragon. So it's a bit different. But the dragon dance is a bit annoying because they go in between people and they were chasing with the ball. You know, the dragon dance is always like there's a ball leading the dragon's chasing the ball. And after a while also that gets boring.
I want to know what triggered you to have this thought.
drums.
Oh, the drums trigger. For me it's the
Symbols.
what's the, sorry?
Symbols.
Oh, those are called symbols. Okay.
CYMBAL.
You know, there's a term when it comes to metal music. You know, the louder the metal music is, they use the word brutal. And I just feel that lion dance is
very
so brutal because there's no break. Everything is just so hard hitting. But there's no innovation in fireworks too, though, I would say.
Oh, bro, cannot say that. Fireworks is damn crazy now.
I'm not talking about fireworks festival. I'm talking about like the usual fireworks that they buy and sell. You know? So anytime that during Chinese New Year, there's fireworks outside. But when you go outside, it's pretty much the same.
But you do see, again, I go back to 80% or 90% don't need to change. Retain the tradition.
All right.
But even with fireworks, you do see different patterns, right? They explodes, then it goes into 3 different directions or 4 different directions.
Bro,
Maybe I'm just bored with fireworks.
fucking
No,
mad.
you cannot compare Japan, bro.
Bro.
And it's a festival.
Japan is, true.
I think
That is mad.
I think the root cause of this is
Money,
legally it is not permissible to sell at scale. So you cannot like commercialize it effectively. You have to sell it under the table. That being said, I literally see fireworks stalls on like broad daylight, okay? But like from a legal standpoint, you're not allowed to. So it's very difficult to commercialize, very difficult to structurally innovate.
different to scale.
So it's, that's a whole thing there, right? Maybe that's why you see it in Japan where it maybe is legal.
It's not legal. It's only privatized. Only like a business can offer the fireworks performance, not individual. That's why it can scale.
At least it's commerciable, right?
Yeah, but I feel that the commercial aspect of fireworks when it comes to celebrations, especially like let's say Sukan, I'm a poor ass Malaysian who can't remember but basically the SEA Games, like Jeff did the fireworks show at Bukit Jalil Stadium. Incredible, bro. Yeah. It's just the Chinese New Year aspect of it. Like Andrew said, like if it's the personal level, I think cannot change, bro. It's hard. It's actually by right illegal to do that also. So cannot scale, ma. But if you want to talk about evolution though, I think our evolution of fireworks damn mad, across the world. So only lion dance, I feel. And dragon dance. Actually, most performances are damn boring. Like have you ever seen an Asian performance and go, wow, damn good?
Beijing Olympics 08 lah, I have to say.
No, but like like you go attend an event and you sit there and then you watch. But in real life, in real life, it's actually quite boring, bro. If you were at Beijing Olympics and you stayed in the
Chinese
stadium,
chess.
cannot see you. What?
Chinese chess.
It's pretty impressive.
Chinese chests or chess?
Chess.
The former for sure for me. man.
Old people playing chess in a park. I would just stand there and watch. Bad move.
So judgy.
Okay, anyways, last question I have for you guys. Relatives. I think you're gonna experience a lot of questions.
I think I already had to.
Yeah, I think you.
I think
you
John's opinion is
addressed already,
solidified. Yeah.
right? So how do you, Vincent, deal with opinions? Like you're not married yet, right? So you ask when you can get married, what you do.
So I'm-
now like I'm not sure if you're willing to say, but you can bleep this out. But you're looking for a job.
Yeah.
Then obviously people are gonna ask what job, why?
Constant thing.
I'm the youngest sibling in my family, and I've always positioned myself as an introvert, or other people view me as introvert. So they generally don't ask me these things too much. And even if they do, I would just give a one-word answer, and it's just a form of like, how are you? I'm fine. So it's more like that. I take it like that. So it never bugged me so much, and they never bugged me, that bad. So not too bad for me though.
I guess I rephrase the question to like, do you all remember a question or
That
like,
bugged me?
That like, that irked you.
Not for me. No, I'm not bugged by it at all.
But that I also have no question that bugs me because my family doesn't talk. Like we just
For me, it's probably like, are you Form 3 now, or are you Form 4 now? It's like,
The next
bro,
year they ask the same
yeah,
question.
are you Form 3 or Form
No,
4?
standard 4.
I've never grown.
I never grew.
I'm only 10. What do you think?
But what about you though? How do you deal with it?
I don't really. It's true. So even though it's a big family, they don't ask. But usually they ask like girlfriend one. If they ask when I was single, I would just say like, you're the last to know. You'll be the last.
Oh, that is
What would I
brutal,
tell
bro. Like the metal music.
Yeah, I'll tell them that. I think the one that when I was younger get me a lot more would be the weight question. You
Very fat. How heavy are
and then
you?
some
Yeah, I
uncles
get that
will like
too.
freaking pinch your belly and things
Yeah.
like that. Never really know how to deal with it.
Slap the uncle.
Yeah, but you can't.
I have a lot of savage comments as rebuttals, man. But let's just leave it for another day.
You know what I mean? So I guess the weight question is.
I got that a lot. I got the weight question a lot.
How
when
did
I was
you
younger.
like? Do that?
I just say it like that, lor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know lah. For me, I just didn't want conflict lah. I'm quite conflict adverse when I was younger. Only when I went to the US, I come back, damn conflict then they don't want to deal with me because it's too conflicting.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay, can lose the weight, but your face cannot change, that type of thing.
Have they judged you? Any of you have been judged for like the work that you do?
No, because I worked with my mom. So they don't dare.
But for yourself, maybe, is it? You have that?
No, man. Honestly, no.
Yeah. Not so conflicting. But then again, like I said, like I mentioned before, Andrew and my family are really small. So we don't really get those questions. Once in a while, a relative come, they're like, wow, I saw you were working with your mother already. And you're like, wow, good business. Then end conversation. Then, thanks, uncle. Then that's it.
In their defense, they're just trying to find something to talk about,
Yeah.
Can you imagine it's like how hard is it for somebody of their age to come to you and say, what am I going to say to you? I got to say something, right? So I try to find the next best example I could think of, small little coincidence to, just say that. And sometimes, us in this present generation may feel annoyed. But if you think about like your younger cousins that you have never seen for quite some time and you want to connect with them, the first opening line that you might say might be something similar. Oh, I remember that time you say this, just to strike out a conversation. And then the generation might feel that, this guy is saying the same thing to me again.
I don't think with our cousins, Andrew and my cousins, like Laurel, Dexter, Kate, and Ash, they have that. I think with Kate and Ash, I would bring up like anime. You saw the Demon Slayer episode, quite sick.
Yeah, I would say that we probably know how to carry a conversation better.
Yeah, and then if they like looking at their phone and they reply to you like, oh, I guess they're not interested, then I just go talk to Andrew lah.
I guess that generation, I don't know how old your cousins are, but those like below 20, They're called like Gen Alpha now, right?
Gen Alpha.
I think they are
Yeah.
Z, right?
Their language.
No, it's Gen Alpha already.
Alpha
their
is
languages
like if
is
they're
new, man.
if you are born now, no meh? Or is it beta now?
Gen
I would
Alpha
hate
is
to be
like
called generation
born
beta.
in 2010.
20.
2010.
Is it?
2010.
My cousins all
Like
2000.
after 2008 lah, that
Oh,
generation.
I was before 2008 lah.
I was Gen Z though.
So
Gen Z lah.
Generation Alpha used the early 2010s as starting birth years and
I was all
mid to
before.
late
For
2020s.
them, it's like, I don't know if you guys have been watching Gen Alpha stuff. Like, it's like,
I have because I teach
yeah.
kids, you know.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Well, they use yeet.
It's not funny.
Oh yeah, like Gyat, Skibidi, or all that.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, that's their language.
Then I-
Children, man, otherwise you become too old, bro.
No, I'm barely keeping up with Gen Z, bro. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm barely keeping up myself. I don't even look at reels, bro. Really, man. I don't have time, man, to look at reels. Yeah, it's quite sad, bro. I don't even play my PS5, you know. I should just bring my PS5 here.
Yo,
Fuck it lah.
can I rent it? I kind of want to
is it?
play
Oh, sure.
Spider-Man. Do you have Spider-Man?
It's a digital one only.
I don't
you
mind.
have to buy it lah. You go buy the
okay.
digital one lah.
Yeah, I've been longing to play. Okay,
Okay, I
anyways,
rent it out to you. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I think that will be it. You want to close?
I need last thoughts on CNY. Or okay, maybe we can end on a positive note. What do you hope for CNY in the future? So we can at least end in a very positive note.
Yeah, man.
So what do you hope for in future CNYs? So we can make it quick.
I think we just need to keep the tradition of reunion. And I think more coming up with your own unique traditions, right? It could be like in my case, playing football. It could be, everyone sharing their one highlight of the year so that you can start conversations, right? Like if you say you got married or something. That I think maybe create something like that where everyone gets to talk, everyone gets to, that's the whole idea of Chinese New Year. And when people just stick to the traditions, that's when people are like, why am I doing this? What's the point?
Because there's no intention of the.
But I bet when the first few fellas who came out with this, all the traditions were pretty dope. It was like, yeah, this is
Yeah. You're my guy.
So make new traditions. Make new traditions.
in the spirit of
Reunion.
promoting reunion, cohesion among all the members. So everyone feel like it's worth it to travel, or even if you travel 15 minutes, it's worth it to go to have conversation. Because people looking at their phones, people giving one answer, it's all a symptom. It's just a symptom of they're not interested to be there. Right?
Yeah.
So why? You have to say that. And I think part of that is creating a tradition, which is why I thank my uncle who came up with that football. No, nobody has this tradition of playing football, not that I know of. But he was on like, well, it's like 40, 50 of us. There's a park right there with a goalpost or more,
Wow, so nice.
Everyone wear red, bring one red and white shirt. And we start. So he started that tradition 20 years ago. And that's memorable. And that created like something to look forward to. Right, it's worth the 1.5 hour journey to go from KL to Malacca. So if you don't have that innovation, then because people forget form and essence. Essence is reunion. Form is
Various, whatever you want to do lah.
but people want to stick to the form
Not the essence.
and they forget essence. That's it.
Wow, that's profound, man. It's true.
You also need the numbers, lah.
Yeah, that one you need.
Yeah, so you can adjust. But if there's only 8 of you,
Badminton, I
no,
guess.
if there's few people, there's also a way to go about it. It's just
Ping pong.
get everyone.
I
to
would
talk,
sign up for that.
Ping pong, anything.
I would sign up for
Many
that
things.
for sure.
To think of something.
I would hope to see the joy that I experienced as a kid in the kids that are of the future.
Wow.
That's all. If I see them happy, I'll be like, hey, I remember those times. I dig it.
Vincent, what about you?
I'll just have good times with your loved ones. Cut out bad people if you can. That's about it. Like.
That's the tough one, man. But
Yeah.
That's quite challenging. It's quite challenging indeed.
He never said it was easy.
when they say
yeah.
they have the same surname. Right?
When the same surname. I'm in MJ's camp. I feel like essence is important. Songs is reunion, I guess. But even so, I feel like it's the scale of the family that makes a big difference, even when it comes to the
The
essence.
leader, actually.
Yeah.
The oldest and the one calling the shots.
Yeah. But I don't think they're willing to change. Especially when
Yep.
it's already set for quite a while that that is the way already. And I think things change very fast now also. Because, like Paul is the oldest. So we kind of abide by her. But she's like not very proactive in these type of things. She likes the status quo a lot, which I respect because, so we just kind of deal with it.
Let's start something new. Let's have something at your house. Every year, reunion, barbecue, shit.
Oh, maybe. I just hope if I were to pray, I hope I get that Rathalos Prime skill to upgrade my griefs.
Maybe that is it, man. Everyone download Monster now
I'm on Santa now.
and play.
Yeah. So for me, I want that Prime skill. Lah. But yeah, go with Choi. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to work with us or collab or you want to come on the podcast, let us know. Just DM us in the gram.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon as well.
See you guys next time.
Love you long time.